One of my favorite quarterbacks, it was Steve McNair, and I would watch, especially when he was in his prime, but still now, watch his toughness and his leadership on the field, and even through the TV, you can still see that, you know, the guys respected him, and he was so tough, and so that's something I took from him.
That was Tim Tebow. We caught up with him a couple years ago in San Antonio when he was wrapping up his high school career. Now he's the first player in college football history to pass for 20 touchdowns in a season and rush for 20 touchdowns in a season. And the Florida Gators star quarterback joins us now in Generation Next. Tim Tebow, welcome to the show. And I got to tell you, I've been a fan of your game ever since the jump pass against LSU last year. Is that still one of your favorite plays in your college career so far?
Oh, it sure is. That play was special. It was a very exciting play. People still come up and talk about it. So, yeah, it was definitely one of my favorite plays.
You're the first 2020 guy in college football. What was your reaction when you found out that you made college football history?
Well, you know, I didn't really know till after the game, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's a you know, phenomenal achievement, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity. And that also makes me very thankful for the people I have around me, the coaches and the players that I have around me, the support from everybody.
Hey, Tim, I met you about 3 years ago when you came down to the Combine as a junior in high school down in San Antonio. That was the year of the quarterback, the great high school quarterbacks. 4 of them have gone on to transfer: Javon Sneed, Mitch Mustaine, Demetrius Jones, Zach Frazier. Do you stay in touch with any of the players, or do you at least try to follow some of their careers like Matt Stafford?
Well, you try to, but it's hard just with changing phone numbers and staying busy, and you know, it's hard you know, staying in contact with them. But you know, when we see each other, it's great. We get a chance to catch up and stuff like that. But as long as, you know, but as far as talking, you know, week in and week out, it's pretty tough.
You know, Tim, all I heard in the offseason when it came to you was, can Tim Tebow throw the football effectively as a full-time starter? Your passing stats are awesome this season. Did you use that criticism as motivation, and you're saying, look at me now?
Definitely. You definitely try to use anything you can as motivation, so I definitely use that and just try to work harder and use that as motion and take that and just use that as a fire to keep working hard.
Tim, obviously you're the big man on campus now. Is Urban Meyer using you to recruit top wide receivers or offensive linemen or running backs for this class?
Well, I do whatever I can for University of Florida, and if it's in recruiting, I'll help recruiting. So, you know, anytime I get a chance to say hello to a recruit and, you know, let them know that this is the best place in the country to come, you know, I'm going to do that.
In Tim Tebow's perfect world, would you like to see Florida sign a blue-chip star running back that will help prevent you from taking the punishment of running the ball 20 times per game?
Well, you know, anytime we get a blue chip, I'll be thankful for him no matter what position. But, you know, a running back would be great, and we'll take him at any position.
Do you like running the ball so much?
I like doing whatever I can to win. You know, I just like playing football, so.
Handled very well. Nice job. Tim Tebow, the star of the Florida Gators, thank you so much for your time. Good luck this weekend against Florida State.
Take care, Tim.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
There you have him, Tim Tebow. Tom, here's a question of this 2008 class. Is there a Tim Tebow-esque quarterback of the bunch?
No left-handed quarterbacks, but I think Terrell Pryor comes as close as anyone this year with his arm strength and his foot speed. He could be the next Tim Tebow.
All right, well, Tim Tebow will take on Florida State this weekend, a big border war there. Take a look at some other games they're going to take part in hate week. Mississippi and Ole Miss against Mississippi State. Texas and A&M are going to go at it. Va-Tech, Virginia, Utah, BYU, Georgia, Georgia Tech, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, Florida State, Florida, Clemson, South Carolina, Alabama, Auburn. I love this week of college football. Of all of those hate week games, Tom, which has the most recruiting implications?
You know what? I would think Alabama-Auburn might have the most right now. I was just down in Birmingham and speaking, and everybody's really kind of nervously anticipating the game, both Auburn and Alabama fans, because we got a new head coach at Alabama, and there's new territory to recruit, I would say, outside of the state for the Alabama coaches. But I think in-state, it's a big thing for whoever wins this game and could really give Auburn a push they really need to counteract Coach Saban's hiring.